And welcome to the Philip Cochran channel, viewers. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. It helps this channel to grow, and it helps me to bring you these great videos that we all love. So we've got the beautiful Cirrus SR22T out again. A little gentle takeoff this time, not so violent. This will be flight number 8 for the Cirrus. And they've all been fantastic. This is a new prop because I chipped the other one. I'm not too sure if it happened from me standing on it in the house or when it went into the kind of side of the rocks here, or the side of the runway, the rocks there. And you can hear it in flight 5. Ooh, get some speed up there. Just trying to kind of go slow and keep it close, but let's not go too slow. So, YouTube. Yeah, where do I begin? I don't know. I gotta make like a whole rant there or whatever. I mean, it could go on for a long time there, right? But I've never understood some of the changes that they do to the platform, small and or big, right? They seem to just mess around with things for the sake of messing around with things at some points, right? So let's take something simple like the homepage layout, right? You know, so if you look at it on a computer, you used to have 6 thumbnails across, and I think 3 deep, so I see like 18 thumbnails at a time, right? Then they stuck an ad in on the very first one, right? And now the new layout is down to 6, and there's 1 and sometimes 2 ads, right? Which means out of the 6, I'm only seeing 4 thumbnails. I've got to scroll through to see, videos that I might want to watch, right? And I watch a wide eclectic range of things, right? So sometimes I might be into airplanes, and sometimes I'm watching drag race cars, right? And sometimes I'm watching guitar videos, and sometimes, it's not all the same, and it's depends on what mood I'm in, and then a little change too, right? So it's just terrible. Then, I mean, it's not like YouTube doesn't have problems, right? Like, first of all, the copyright system, it's a mess, and it's been a mess for years, right? And there's been no improvements at all, right, to it. The censorship issue, right? And then, being the arbiters of truth, I mean, that's a huge deal, right? And it, has very serious consequences to that, right? But like the other thing, the auto dubbing thing, they just kind of turn that on, I think, and you have to go in and physically turn it off. Same with a couple other features that they've announced. They've got the latest thing, some new communities thing or something, to engage with your viewers and blah 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 blah, right? Well, there is already that, right? We already have that. It's called a community page, right? So like when the chats, oh, for God's sakes, like the chats, they have all these advertising in the chat boxes there now. You literally have to reload the page to get rid of it so you can actually read the chat, right? If you're on a live stream. It's just terrible. Then they put that stupid floating heart thing. You can turn that off too. When it's literally right above a button for emojis already, right? We didn't need that. It's stupid, It's so the auto dubbing thing. Like as soon as I read that email, I'm like, no, I'm shutting that off, right? Because I'll tell you why. We're in North America. Most of my viewers are in North America that watch my channel. I'm in North America, right? And a view in North America is worth 100 times what a view from India or Asia or one of those countries is worth. Okay, you can look it up. This is not bullshit. This is how it goes, right? Because most advertisers are interested in Western nations for advertising, right? So the biggest payout for YouTubers goes to Americans, Canadians, and British people, right? Because we speak English. That's one of the reasons. So I don't want my content being, it's not that I don't want Indian people to watch my content, right? And you say, oh, well, it sounds racist like what you're saying or whatever. No, that's not the case at all, right? I don't want YouTube recommending me, if they're only going to recommend me to 1/10 of my subscribers, I want those to be good paying North American views, not crappy 1 cent paying views from India. You follow? So, yeah, again, I could go on and on about this. If you didn't know, I've been on YouTube since it started, since in 2006. And we still have videos up on my old channel. It has, geez, I don't know, almost 1 million views or something on that old channel. But it was just a place for storage, you know, basically. And YouTube wasn't like it is nowadays, right? We didn't have subscribers and things and stuff there, right? And there definitely wasn't any monetization or anything like that, right? And it was also 100 times better than the way it is there now too, right? You know, like, I make money off of YouTube, and I don't begrudge anybody that makes a career out of YouTube making money from it, right? But it is a new industry, if you will, making money off of social media and those type of things, right? And it's, you know, had its issues, right? So anyway, if there is something new that YouTube's done, right, that's good, I'll let you know, right? And I don't know if you want to call this good or not, right? But they allowed a bunch of political channels here in Canada to come back on. Now, I don't know if it's the same in the States for some of the, you know, channels that you would watch, right? Now, I don't watch much politics stuff there anymore at all. I used to be quite interested in it, but I'm not in the last few years. And so I just, you know, all of a sudden a few channels just came back, and they were as surprised as everyone else that, you know, YouTube has unbanned them and, you know, unlocked their content and allowed them to make new content again. And the reasons that they were banned in the first place were, you know, kind of BS. A little bouncy there, but you know, to begin with, right? So, and that's one of the, turn enough. Again, a huge problem with YouTube, probably the biggest problem with YouTube, right, is the ambiguity of their rules in terms of service. You know, they're written so it's like a credit card or bank agreement, right? It's written so difficult that even the best of lawyers couldn't decipher it and understand it, and it means YouTube's always going to win, right? But it's how they apply it, right? You know, most of us are kind of fine and happy to live within certain rules, right? But if you're going to apply them unevenly to different people, that's when we kind of have an issue, and that goes with anybody's treatment at all, right? So anyway, I hope you guys stuck around for the whole video. It wasn't very organized or scripted or anything. I just wanted to get a couple of things kind of off my chest, if you will. And you know, it's always been kind of this love-hate relationship with YouTube and making videos and stuff there. I like making content. I don't like the politics involved and stuff like that. And luckily, you know, my channel's general entertainment, right? And we're just having fun here with some airplanes. We're not doing anything too serious here. And I want to keep it that way. So that's our show for you today, folks. Love and peace from Canada. Oh, I think we got good luck with our camera here. Let's take a look here. Are we still going? We're still going. So heat is the issue. So I've been ice packing it in between flights, and this one is a long one and it's still filming. Everything's good, so I think we've solved the problem. But last one for the day today. Love and peace from Canada, and we are YouTube.